Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Casey Show. Today is September 17th, 2021. So, today's video, I am going to talk to you about love and the meaning of love. And I'm gonna make this video about love and what I'm feeling right now. So, I've been through the worst breakups. I've been through toxic relationship. I've been through complicated relationships. So let's begin with the first one. The first one I met on Facebook dating. I did it for the first time last year in September, and then I met him in real life, and everything was great. Soon as October came, I compulsively texted him, and then he said that he was going to call me. And then the saddest thing is the end of October, he said, I don't love you. I don't see a future with you, and you're just Casey. When you're just being called that, it made me feel miserable. I was miserable. Next relationship, November, I fell deeply for this man in so many ways. He was different than the first one. It ended in March, but I actually know more about him than my other one, to be honest. So that ended in March because I compulsively texted. Now, the next one, which I don't know why, but the next one, the third relationship I was in, it was a toxic relationship. I'm not going to get into it, but I was called names, and throughout the relationship, I thought it was real, but it actually wasn't, because honestly, whenever he called, I would go to him. He wouldn't come to me. Last time he actually drove to come pick me up was my birthday, and I haven't seen him since a month, and I thought that he was the love of my life, but he actually wasn't. But when we were together, this is where the fun part comes. Not fun part, but anyways, my second ex, there was this huge tornado that happened in Naperville. My ex lives in Naperville, and I texted him, and I said, let me call you, I want to talk to you. Then he's like, I miss you. I miss your smile. I miss your laughter. And he said he still loves me. And he wanted to see me, but I was still with my then ex-boyfriend, and we saw each other on, I think, July 13th, but the relationship between me and my other ex, it didn't work out. I would be called a friend, because when he talked to his mother on the phone, he says, let me borrow your car for a friend. So I wasn't actually the girlfriend, but I'm glad I reconnected with my other ex, because my other ex, till this day, he is the love of my life. He is honestly the love of my life, and I understand, people know who I'm talking about. And he said, because I saw him Wednesday morning, and he called, and I came over, and we just laid in bed, and I laid next to him, and he says, I see a future with you. And I have never heard anybody say it to me. It was always me saying it, but when he said it, he meant every word. He says, I miss you. I think about you all the time. I think about him all the time. He never once made me feel invisible. He never once called me names. He sees a future with me. And we are working it out right now. I don't care about anybody else but him. Now, the relationship ended in March. And then he messaged me somewhere in April, and he says, I miss you. But I was talking to somebody else, but then I should have saw that as a sign that he wanted me back. So right now, we still talk, but I give him space by letting him thinking about me. Now the future, what I see, this is what I see. I see him as my husband, as the father of our children. We even have baby names picked out. I remember everything that we used to go on a double date with my ex-friends, and it was the best date ever. We went back to his house, we had a bonfire. It was the best. When you've been through so many heartbreaks, and when that one person that has changed your life comes back to you and wants you back, that's a sign. It was God's sign that God gave me him for a reason. And I thought that after everything that he hated me, but he really doesn't. He loves me, and I love him. I love him with all my heart and soul. Glen, that's his name. His name is Glen, and I love him. I honestly love him. I don't care what anybody says about him. When someone makes you feel special, it makes you feel so incredibly blessed. And I have a picture of me and him on my phone, and it's the best picture. I honestly thought that after my third relationship that it would be my last, but it's not. So my ex and I are talking. We're trying to get back together, so we're taking step by step. But love is complicated. Love is fragile. Love is anywhere, but you have to make sure that that person makes you feel great. And he loves me, and I love him. He said he hasn't been with anybody else since me, and that makes me feel special. Right now, if he watched me, I'd say, babe, so I've been thinking about what to write to him. If we ever were trying to get back together, if we got to back together, if we ever got married, the vows would say, Glen, you were a true blessing in disguise. I remember the first time I met you. I was super nervous, but you honestly have changed. You changed my life. You came into a time when I needed someone to love. You changed my life for so many good reasons. You are my person. You are the love of my life. You are my forever and after. I love you, and I will always, always be there for you. No matter what life takes us, I will always, always love you. Because there's a saying that when you know it's love, it's love. And he has never once complained about me. He's never once judged me. And that's what makes it love. So, he never once called me names. He made me feel special when I never felt special. He is the love of my life. And we met on Badu. And it would have been a year, but I think we're working through our stuff, and we're gonna see where life takes us. It's all in God's hands, and I'm so glad that God gave me back him, because I thought that I lost him, but I actually didn't. And he was gonna fight for me, and I love that. And I haven't, the reason, why he broke up with me because I compulsively texted. He was sorry. He felt really bad for breaking up with me, so now we reconnected. And yeah, I'm honestly the happiest I've ever been. And in due time, life will see what happens. I hope, as he even says, the day I'll remember is when he proposes. And when he proposes, I can't wait. I'm not saying now, but love is complicated. Love can drive you crazy in so many ways. And he knows everything about me. He loves my laugh, my smile. He loves everything about me. And we talk whenever because he works 4 jobs and it can be stressful. So, yeah. And our love story is just the beginning. I hope one day he'll be on one of my YouTube videos, because like I want him to be part of it. So, see, they say exes are an ex for a reason. Well, baby, I don't think so. Because he came to me. No, I came to him when this whole tornado hit. So the tornado was actually one of the aspects of us reconnecting. But yeah, hopefully one day I get to like meet his friends, because he's told his friends about me. I'm like, you've showed your friends pictures of me. But yeah, he is the love of my life. And hopefully one day I can tell you guys. But yeah, this is the story of how we met. We met on Badoo, and the next day he says, I can't wait to kiss you. And once we kissed, it was so magical. It was like doves were by us. But anyways, peoples, just if you need advice, comment below of what you guys need advice on, because I would like to make a video about it. But yeah, this video is called Love and Second Chances, and I'm giving us a second chance, and we'll see what happens. I'm more happier than I've ever been. I can't stop thinking about him. Like literally when I'm at my job, I just can't stop thinking about him. He makes me happy. He makes me want to cherish the world and share the world with him. So we'll see what happens. So again, you guys can comment on my videos and we'll see. But again, I don't want any inappropriate or rude comments made for my video, because like that's not cool. But yeah, my next video, I don't know what's going to be about. It's probably going to be about something. I don't know. But it is September. Next month, it's October. So I got to figure out what my next topic is going to be about. But again, everybody, just if you need advice, click the comment button. And please subscribe to my channel. I've gotten, I don't know how many subscribers, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching The Casey Show. Have a good night, guys, and a good weekend. Bye.